armor company, not pretense.
His
We
pretense
all
to go to war.
Well, he's making a rifleman, so it's not going to be armor company. It's going to be mechanized or heavy cav.
Shot. Finish it. Fuck it. It's one of those words that you. You know, they're words
Boo.
that I read, and you're like, how do you say that word?
Penchant.
I think a good one's Vittles, Victuals. You're like, is that how you pronounce it?
You know what's interesting? This time they're both going for the north. Game 1 was not close to bombers, no. Sadly.
Vonivan is locked in, full sweat.
Full sweat lord.
But I think he needs to. Can't fuck around.
Rear echelons, no, they don't get that lucky model wipe. Retreat! Once again, Asiamint. This is what he did yesterday, man. He doesn't stay around to hang around to cap that fuel. He just keeps going. Yep, Asiamint yesterday was very scary, and I suspect this is going to be the same. Does get the lucky model drop on the Sternpires, but all map control Vonivan was hoping for is now gone. I love this.
The school of really aggressive Sternpile play that you don't use it to cap, that you just put it right in the face of your opponent.
Place, He's going to delay the Mooney if he can get this full cap off big time. Oh no, such smart play, you know, most of us would have been like, fuck it, I've done 3/4 of it, I'm going to finish it, but no. He did the right thing and now he stays on the field.
On the line.
3 Volk, 3 Riflemen, nothing exceptional. Let's see what happens with the Sternpires this time. Quick model drop again. Yeah. Well done, well done.
I think Rifleman can beat him. It's just about how the approach happens. Like, I think if he is really on top of it and he sees those Sternpiles coming at the rear echelon, if he gets into that house, you know, he can hold on for a little bit until Riflemen come up. Those are little things. Laying some mines.
Who's that?
The top side he was trying to.
He was trying to
but he saw where he didn't see him build it or come off the building, so. Interesting.
You might get a double fuel here for Vonivan. Get lucky. He hasn't cancelled the mine yet, so he's going to go back to finishing it maybe?
Oh, I think that he saw the building over the guy's head.
Oh, he snipes the model so that he can continue building it. As if that wasn't the biggest tell. The same on the south fuel. I mean, he's going to force out sweepers either way.
But he can only be on one side of the map at a time.
That's very true. Nice quick retreat here. Does Asiamint just take one for the team? No, he knows this. Ah, the sweepers pop out. Perfect. Well, Ivan's sitting on the cut-off for the Mooney, so no extra Mooney coming in for Asiamint.
4 Volk start.
4 Volk, and we got the Lieutenant out from Vonivan into Ambo. Has he...
Now we got a little dance around the middle hedge.
Quick retreat, so smart. Never going to win that fight. Alright, just waiting on if Vonivan presses. Yep, there it is, mechanized platoon.
Heavy truck, ready for orders.
So I think we're going to see another T-70, and boom, 2 models, nicely done.
Could you just pause your game for a second and restart it? Like,
How about?
well, I paused on my screen too, but it feels like I'm just a second behind. Oh, who cares? I'll be fine. I'll live.
Vonnie keeping his 2-man rifleman in, make sure he gets the decap. Beautiful. It's a really good bleed being done by Vonivan right now.
Yeah, I think that was a really big thing about the last game too. Even though positionally things weren't going so hot, just the bleed on Panzerguns is just ugh, yuck. Mechanized. See how Vonivan sets himself up for soft counters. I think he's going for an early MG.
Okay. I suppose he doesn't have the fuel quite yet for the Stuart, so
Just cut off our supply lines.
I love this. It's just turning into decap the cutoff for the Mooney constantly. Both games. Asiamint will be going P2. And that will be starting up very shortly.
Resource sector has been isolated.
Where did Vonivan's fuel go? Did I miss something? Did he? I could have sworn he.
No, it's
I'm confused. Never mind.
well, he's teching up right now.
I thought he started that ages ago. Anyway.
No, just hasn't had a lot of fueling over the last 2 minutes.
Oh, he started it, cancelled it, made the MG, and started it up again. Okay, okay. Right, P2 has started. It's going to be out for 7 minutes thereabouts.
Might be true PFC, but if you look at the numbers, it wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah.
It's one of those things you could have, when he built the Stuart, he's like, man, I could have had enough manpower to build the MG too.
Yeah, I think it's worked out okay. Again, the cutoff on these Moonies, man. It's constant. Let's see who wins in the North. 50 cal setting up, or green covered Volks.
I think green covered Volks wins. Could be wrong though.
One model down. No suppression yet.
I don't think he'll get suppression.
Does he stick out the cap?
He's just letting the captain do his thing. But he's building the Stuart now. He'll come out in enough time to make the P2. It's life hell.
Light tank ready for action.
Oh wow, that instant 2 models from the lieutenant. Instant. Alright, P2 versus Stuart.
Now they're low health. We'll see. The P2's going to go right at this lieutenant. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Quick retreat from Von. Stuart should be out in time to save it.
That's
Oh
a
no,
deadly
not
shot.
with this blob. Never mind. Lieutenant's having a bad day. Oh, he stops. Didn't get a single model. Wow.
I think what surprises me the most, well, we'll see what the Stuart does.
Oh, did he just eat a Faust? No. Hard retreat for the MG as well.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Shrek's upgraded on the lieutenant now. So, decent AT now for Vonivan. No weapon racks yet though.
Vonivan doing a little bit of weirdness with that Stuart. It's pathing. Hit the mine on the bottom side, so that Volk is looking a little weak.
Not a bad day. What do you think? Rangers next for Vonnie? When you can afford them?
Well,
Stuart wants
did
to flank
look-
with the P2. Gets the rear hit.
I cheated. He's doing weapon racks.
Oh, he is. Stuart just gets Fausted. Should save the P2's life here. Attack round? Doesn't need
Might
to.
not.
Ooh. That was
It's
close.
a weird mine to build right there.
Yeah, that should have saved before.
Puma is being built.
Ah, Puma Pride.
Crews are now authorized to make emergency repairs. Panzer commanders are now on standby for field operations.
This map is starting to look a little bit blue.
It's been, yeah, he's doing a good job now.
Oh, this very aggressive repair is a bit
Something
dangerous.
about-
Oh, one model gets sniped. Oof. 50 cal saves the day as well. Alright, Puma Pride. Is it just going to go straight for it?
Nah, well, if he does, it'll probably die.
P2 should get rifles snared here.
Oh, he actually is.
Oh,
going
he hits a
straight
mine
for it.
as well. And then Shrek from the Lieutenant. P2 could go down. Bo needs to save the day. Stuart's in trouble still. P2 down. Lieutenant now needs to return to try and save the Stuart. The Stuart is going. Oh, the vision block.
Vision block doesn't stop him from firing though.
He hasn't a shot
Or
yet.
does it? Oh,
I
well.
think it. Oh, misses the attack round. He's got to get rid of that Lieutenant and then he's fine. Goes for the safety Shrek. Probably the right choice. Interesting. Right, well, the only vehicle left on the field is Puma Pride.
He got it done. He lost his P2. I think the one thing that Vonivan didn't do too well is that Stuart was not. He wasn't repairing it or anything, and it was kind of stuck in that building. So all of a sudden he realized, oh, the Puma's coming from. Oh shit! I haven't moved this Stuart yet. I won't get off the wall. Who drove it to the wall?
Oh, rear echelon's going a bad day. Flame grenade as well. It's not the Retchelons.
Yeah, they're just gonna be the first squad wipe, probably.
Wow, he gets away. He obviously wasn't focus firing there, I think.
No, there's 3 Volks up there. Asiamint is like, I'm gonna go for the top and the bottom. 3 Volks in the top, rest of you guys in the bottom. Oh,
The Stones! Where did they go down?
They just hit a mine. They weren't. Their sweeper wasn't out. They were a low 2-man squad, and they just ate
wow.
it.
I missed that,
That's a
sorry.
huge
Oh,
block.
down here on the VP?
Down on the bottom VP, yeah. They're crawling away. They're like, Hans, why didn't you use the fucking sweeper?
Lieutenant's coming around behind the Puma here. He's going to get at least one shot off. Does he whiff it? Doesn't. Oh, a safety smoke.
Lieutenant's been really. Yeah, he's the MVP in my
Doing
book
well,
right now.
yeah, absolutely. P2 is being rebuilt. I'm assuming he's well, he's definitely going to need the repair pioneers. And he
This is
was-
where this commander, I think, it's gonna be tough. I don't know. Maybe he's got to go for those heat round Pumas that are like, oh, I'm always doing well.
As long as he doesn't lose it.
I don't see. This is my problem with this strategy. If you do triple vehicles on tier 2, how do you even get to tier 4?
You're right, he
his-
now has crew repair, thank you. He's going to lose his MG possibly here to the Lieutenant.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the crew repair as well.
No,
Even though I mentioned it in the beginning.
There it is, Puma's ready to go. I still think he gets the repairs. Yeah, there we go, he gets the repair pioneers as well. Nice first shot from the Puma there on this rifleman. It's going to be a hard retreat though for this Volk. Alright, P2 is back out. Eats one shot from the Lieutenant, it's going to eat another.
Lieutenant, what happens when the Lieutenant reaches Fed 3? I'll figure out later.
Well, there are no sweepers now. Vonivan is going to go ham on these mines, I think. He's already got one in front of this mid VP.
He got him. He's got his major out. He went for another 50 cal or 30 cal.
Oh, he did?
50 cal, sorry.
Oh, you're right. It's been covered by Steam messages. P2 going balls deep here. He needs to get a wipe at some point in this game. He's been pretty unlucky.
There are a couple moments that Lieutenant on retreat is a good one.
Yeah. Rear echelon as well. Oh, that dude just took a shot to the face and he's fine.
Kind of another symbol of just initiative when you have the kind of head start in a position. Vaughn's been able to lay mines, and that's been pretty effective throughout the game. Obviously, wiping the stern piles kind of validates every mine he's ever laid.
Absolutely. He's got one on the south fuel, one on mid on the VP. Looking
Yeah, below that.
more. Don't see any more. No
Looks like
STG. Oh, it's got one STG squad at last.
He did put a bar on the Lieutenant as well, so that thing is
Scary.
scary.
Multi-purpose.
The Americans have cut our supply.
Although it's got a bar, it looks like it got rid of the. None of the models have the Thompson gun. They had one.
Interesting.
See, he's doing major artillery on
Is it legit? Oh, he does. P2's going deep. He's going to get snared, and oh, that's a real big mistake if he loses this. Not gonna. I think the Puma might save the day here. It's a very low health lieutenant. Wow. I think the Puma goes deep.
The enemy has cut our supply chain.
Lieutenant's gonna get Puma.
Sector has been
Puma pride.
the. He's gonna use the crit shot, I think, on his final one.
Yep, aiming. You're right. Missed. Wow. That lieutenant
Oh, man.
again. Did he hit a mine, I think, or did he get snared? One or the other.
He
Either
just
way,
got snared.
Puma's a little bit of trouble, but should be fine. Sherman is on the way though, halfway there. Gonna need a Raketin, I think. Or entirely be reliant on this Puma. He did remake his stern pyros, that was the right choice, and the sweepers, still incredibly expensive.
Misplay with that MG in the middle. Being aggressive with zero vision at all.
K2 is good to go. Still only the one STG. And here comes Mr. Sherman. Straight away he's on the HE rounds.
Yeah, I believe they chill can trade anything.
If you missed the games yesterday, Asiamint made 5 Shermans versus Alpen. A whiff in the first couple of shots there.
So it was. Lieutenant is just. He's got that sprint ability now. Makes it so good.
Yeah, he is booking. That's passive, is it? Yeah.
Sprint. Yeah.
Wow.
Heavy machine gun trooper ready for
Oh,
action.
Puma eats a shot. Sternbio eats a shot with the Sherman. Puma shoots a rail car. Sherman shoots a rail car. Leaving it on the HE shot.
Yeah, it's gonna pen.
Still pens. Okay.
Resource
Yeah.
sector has been cut off from our supply
Nope,
chain.
I'm wrong. Just hit the P2. It's
It
likely.
does some damage, but
That's a pen. I mean, it's likely to pen. It's just.
oh, Lieutenant, finally! No? Oh, gets wiped and drops the Zook. At last. That Lieutenant has spent his 9 lives.
Vonivan being greedy.
Yeah. Don't think he's seen the Zook, because he could grab it with the smoke. No, doesn't want it. Picks it
And
up
if I were Vaughn, I would just get rid of that green cover right there. That is so
Yeah,
annoying.
it is. He's been utilising that a lot. Puma with the long range shot. Misses. MG could get decrewed here. Oh, Puma dings the front.
Is it shit?
And he pens the second shot, eats an HE shell. Second Sherman on the way from Vonivan. Clearly watched Asiamint strats. Not sure what his rifleman is doing yet.
There's AP rounds on those MG on the bottom, so coverage there.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, that's the second time the P2 has bounced HE shots. Interesting.
Oh, the AP round's still on the MG. No. Alright, Raketin coming from Asiamint. He is definitely stalling for the Sturm Tigani. However, he does need the Schwer, so. So yeah, we are not going to see a tank from Asiamint for some time, I think.
No.
Bet 2 Retron gets sniped. Vonivan's starting to throw his infantry. Spent all his lives and now he's eating it.
Anti-tank rockets on the field.
Still have 4 volts, all gaining bet. Pop
Almost
smoke.
got clapped.
Oh, this Sherman's gonna have a bad day if this Puma continues. Misses. Oh. Second Sherman out
On
in
the
the
top
north.
side,
Oh
though,
yeah.
it's really. I think that's why Vaughn was kind of doing some weird stuff there, but he's. Oh my word, that Sherman one. You're letting me down, bro. Come on.
There we go.
Light vehicle destroyed.
I mean that P2 that had not been on the field for long was doing serious work. So
Supply line. Grenadiers back to full strength.
Mooney decapped again. Cut off at least.
I think the big thing here is the triple cap.
Absolutely right. We are not looking good for VPs. I think Von or Asiamint had 450 VPs in the first game. So either way, Asiamint is going to get to pick
Supply half track is ready
next
for
map.
orders.
Or faction, I forget which way they did it.
He might pick map, right? I don't
I
know.
don't know who won the coin toss, so
Scientific cut. Americans are making a push.
They'll figure it out as long as they don't do a Nexus map that is unusable.
God.
But yeah, once again, I'm just gonna point out that if you look at that green cover, it's got yellow on the on the left side and green on the right. Just gotta run that shit over.
Yeah. Okay, truck's getting a bit aggressive. Like it. Really aggressive MG again in the south. Really like it. It's working.
Hey,
this
click
time.
to win. Fuck it, get more MGs. That's what I say. Honestly, I wonder if his next.
Oh, this Raketten's in a lot of trouble here. Oh no, he's going straight for the Puma.
Yeah. Eat it, Puma.
Puma gets 2 shots for no reply. Faust out, 1 Sherman is going to get zapped.
I'm seeing poor decision making by one right now.
Yeah. Puma
He's
eats a shot.
clicked.
Puma's still alive, Sherman's still alive. Smoke popped. Faust on the Sherman. Does get an attack round on the Puma. Puma down. But we could lose 2 Shermans in reply. Oh, the Raketten misses point blank.
He was on attack ground.
Yeah.
And
Second.
of all things, the Sherman shoots at the.
Oh, that HE shot is going to get second Fausted. Oh, and it bounces or it does not do enough damage. Either way, Sherman's
It
still alive.
bounced. That's frustrating, to say the least.
It's up to the Schwer to finish it off. Schwer finishes off 1. We've got the second Sherman trying to sneak out with very low health as well. This Raketten needs to go hunting. Oh, it finds the Schwer though. Shot blocker. Yeah, the Sherman is going down. Oh, he gets out. He's trying to. Oh, yeah, not gonna fool him there. Oh, this couldn't be a worse retreat either. Wow. Gotta let him
I
live.
think I just look at that battle and it's just kind of frustrating only because of the disjointedness of it. I mean, there were clear goals in mind. Get the Puma, which was successful, but at what cost?
Hey, Vonivan's in such a good position. 2 Shermans. 2 Shermans can be a hassle the whole game. Not that far from the Pershing. Yeah. A Pershing and 2 Shermans on this map.
My problem is that he just rolls those guys in, and his other dudes just
Yeah.
showed up way too late.
Really, yeah.
And he could have just not gone for the Puma and just killed the Schwer as it was building. I don't know. It's
At the end of the day though,
Just-
79 VPs for Asiamint. Vonivan starts focusing them. It's not that
Indeed.
far from the Pershing. Pershing beats
he's gonna get
Sturmtiger.
P4 probably in a second for the Asiamint. I think that's all he can do.
Asiamint, I think, has just realised the dire severity of his VPs. Who wins, vehicle crew or stampos? Oh dear. Oh, here come the Danger Rangers.
I think they'll get the mid VP for him.
Still, only one STG on the Volk squad.
Top MG has been wiped.
Crew has been lost.
Oh, it
But he
did?
won't
Sorry,
blow
yeah.
up.
That's gonna get
He's gonna
stolen.
smoke it to get it.
Wow.
So
Yeah,
pretty
because it's
smart,
right in
yeah.
front of the Schwer. Very smart. P4 is about to pop out.
I was gonna say the MVP for Asiamint has been his 2 MGs.
Yeah.
They're both at 2, and they basically stopped all the support for the Shermans.
Well, Vonivan has exactly 0 anti-tank. So, does he stall for the Pershing? Or does he get a Jackson? He's so close to that Pershing, but
Pershing. No, he's also Pershing.
this P4 can just roll him.
Points remaining. Tactical adjustments need
Ah, he's got the
He does
VPs, I
have-
suppose. Yeah.
He has snares, so it's not almost lost.
No, yeah, but he's putting the commander on the P4. I like it. Definitely not going to see any STGs now. And here comes the big boy.
This should do it for him.
Yeah, this should get him the rest of the way there, right, with the VPs.
It might look a little ugly, and Asiamint's going to play really well, as we know.
That Raketin is nowhere near around to help at the moment.
Yeah, and that P4 is like, oh.
Pershing dodges the snared units as well, so he's losing currently.
P4's activated its rounds, special rounds.
Oh, the heat rounds, yep.
Yeah, so the Pershing might just.
Oh,
straight
he
lose.
walks into the Raketin as well, which does miss its first shot. It's Pershing. Attack ground hit. Oh, wow. Oh, abandoned. And then the Faust bounces, thankfully. Oh, Vonnie. Oh, Vonnie.
I
don't know what to say.
don't know what to say. I'll be mean. Vonivan, what the fuck, dude?
386 VPs. Take your time. Win this game. Or throw a Pershing.
There's no sense at all.
Might get a Vet 5 Volk, the only STG squad here. Or well, he is going to deeper a Raketin. He's going to need that to deal with the Pershing.
Yeah. That ain't good, dog.
Oh wow, he recruits the Raketin, smokes it. Oh, P4.
I hate to say this. He's lost. That's it.
It's not looking good. He might get a rifle grenade off in his Pershing. It's not going to be enough though. He has a Zook on that rifleman. No, he's in the smoke, attack grounding. He's up. Oh. Next shot is everything here. Oh. Traitorous Pershing says no, no, no.
Oh my god. It's bad luck for Vaughn. I'm not gonna lie. But
No, that was a hard throw, I'm afraid. Sadly, there's no other way to put that. Gonna lose a 30 cal or a stolen 34. Well,
these are the games now I absolutely. Well, I know it happens now, but I absolutely hate watching games like this now because it's just He's lost. Vonivan is lost. There's no way he can possibly win this game.
Asiamint destroys his own Ricketten.
And it's funny because Asiamint used his commander well, his abilities, but it's Vonivan who threw his shit away. Like, yikes.
Loses his Rangers. Oh no, he's not focusing it. Vehicle crew scares off the Volk. Everything to get 2 VPs right now for Von. Second P4 out. Oh, this is just hard to watch. God.
He's hard to watch. And Vaughn, you know, he never built any AT, so it's like...
No captain. Waiting for the GG, baby. Look at that shot from that Pershing.
Yes, you're watching it. An OKW Pershing tank.
Yep. With 13 kills.
I was wondering if it got...
5
I think Vonivan could have used that HVAP shell. It might have gotten a quick shot off to finish off the P4. But guess what? I still think it dies.
Oh yeah, there was no situation where that Pershing didn't die.
As I look at this, I think Vonivan had double Shermans, threw him away, and then got a Pershing. Threw it immediately.
Oof.
Pershing got, for Vaughn, 0 kills.